5 secrets to building a successful business, even if you're just starting out. Guys, I'm so excited for this whole new setting, first of all. I know I've dramatically created this atmosphere just purely for learning so that you can focus on the board. And what I've decided to do, because I know a lot of you have came onto this channel to learn about manifestation, law of attraction. Some have came onto this channel to see my speaking gigs and the events that I'm holding. And some have just to see the Lamborghini and the traveling. That's totally cool too. But what I've decided to do for all of you who are in business, or for all of you who are just starting out in business or looking to start out, I want to every Thursday now give you business teachings, business lessons in sales, in profit, in automation, in online traffic, offline traffic, all of this type of stuff, because there's been a lot of demand for it. So I decided to dedicate all Thursdays towards business and making money. So we're going to get into these 5 things that I use in every business that I've created so far. And let me tell you something. Most businesses, first of all, I think they said like 50% of businesses today, they are like literally disappear within the first year. They're wiped out. And what happens is in year 2, like 75% disappear, and in year 5, all 90% disappear, meaning only 10% survive. That's why it's very crucial to learn these 5 points, because I've used these 5 points in all the business that I've done, and it's never failed me. But before we get into it, show reel, hit it. What's up guys, this is Eric Ho here, international speaker, entrepreneur and best-selling author. And in this video, I'm going to break down for you the 5 keys, the 5 secrets to building a successful business. Now, first of all, before I even get into it, what I mean by a successful business is, number 1, it's profitable. By the way, that's a big deal, because most businesses out there, people who say, yeah, I'm a business owner, most of them are not profitable. Number 2, it's not strangling you. It's not like committing you to all of your time, because number 2, most entrepreneurs, they think that they're entrepreneurs, but they're merely just employees of their own business. Think about it. How many business owners do you know that are stuck out there, right? They got into business. They wanted to go into business because they wanted financial freedom. They wanted time freedom. They wanted to get out the 9 till 5, and they suddenly find themselves not 9 till 5 anymore. Trust me that. They're 9 till midnight. They're pushing past midnight. They're starting before 9. They're working even more. And if that's not the reason why you got into business in the first place, then how do we create money freedom and time freedom? So pay close attention to these 5 points, and it will change your whole perspective for you, okay? So first of all is to understand that in every business, even if you're just starting out right now, in the core of the business, the most important thing is having a great product or service. So what does this mean? It means that you need to find something that the market wants or needs. The biggest problem I see with businesses and why most businesses fail is because most people are like, oh, I really like this pen, or I'm really passionate about this pen, therefore I'm gonna base my business on this pen. And the brutal truth is this: nobody cares about what you're really passionate about. What other people care about is what they want or need. So what does it mean when it comes to a product and service? We need to first do the research, right? Do all of your research to find out what people want and need in this moment in time. Where is the demand? A great mentor of mine many years ago, he said, Eric, doing business is easy. He said 3 simple steps. Step 1, find out what the market wants. Step 2, go out and get it. Step 3, give it to them. And if we keep it simple, right, it will be so much easier for us to actually be profitable. The biggest problem is a lot of people put too much ego there, and then they really want to do, I like this thing. I created this thing. I produced, and it's too much I. Instead, you think for other people. Business is all about serving other people. So find out what the market wants, right? Find out what the market demand is and go out and get it and give it to them. That's all it is. Now, what I'm going to do over the next few Thursdays, while we have these Business Thursdays, I'm going to break down each part of it. So those of you who are just starting out, right, and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because what I'm going to do every week, I'm going to break down each part of it so you actually know how to do all of these parts, okay? So first thing is find out what the market wants or needs and find that product or service. The second thing, right, is all about marketing and sales. It's all about marketing and sales. So what does this mean? It means you need to understand how to get eyeballs, how to become visible. Now, in today's world, it's much, much easier to get visible in front of thousands and thousands of people all around the world with just a click of the button. A lot of people say today there's too much competition, it's getting harder and harder. No, it's not. It's getting easier and easier because everything, you can literally speak to somebody on the other side of the world just with a few clicks of the button. You can take your product and put it in front of them with a few clicks. And so you need to learn how to get maximum visibility. And when it comes to visibility, there's two types we need to understand here, okay? One is what we call paid traffic, and the second thing is called free traffic. And I want you to understand this. Those of you who are used to my videos, I want you to type this below. And those of you who are new to this channel, we always type our learnings below, because when we type it, what happens is we commit to it, the vibrations, and it's sent into the subconscious mind and you remember it. Okay? So what you want to understand is this. Number one, organic traffic. Everyone wants to go for free traffic. But understand this, free traffic is not a sustainable business model. The reason being is because free traffic, organic traffic, depends on one of your posts, one of your pages going viral. That's how you get the huge following. Now, if your business is one of those things where you do not know when it's going to go viral and you're playing this guessing game, you don't really have a business. So that's why you must, and I also want you to type this below, always invest in shortcuts. Write that below. And I'm saying that because you need to start using and leveraging off paid traffic. The biggest problem today is a lot of people, they're like, oh, trying to get the freebies, don't want to let money out. Those of you who listen to my law of attraction and energy ones, you start understanding, you don't put money out, you don't get money in. Money is energy. It likes to be in flow. You can't let go, you can't detach, you don't trust the universe, it's not going to allow you to attract it back in. So get ready to invest. If you find the most successful entrepreneurs out there, they say success leaves clues. They all are willing to invest even beyond what they have. Now, some of you will find that quite scary. What do you mean, Eric? I'm saying that because a lot of you will be thinking, oh, Eric, I don't have the money to invest. No, if you don't have the money to invest, you find the money to invest. Right? You need to get creative. It's never the lack of resources, only ever the lack of resourcefulness. You need to find the resource, find the money, find the time. Okay? So understand paid traffic is direct, especially when you can take a pen and I can literally target it on Facebook marketing, target somebody who's looking for the pen. I know I'm going to get the sale. Okay? Be willing to invest and also understand risk, reward. If you don't risk, you don't get the reward. Okay, so the second thing is sales here, okay? So marketing and sales, meaning that getting visibility is the fun part for a lot of you, especially you creatives out there. But the biggest problem is a lot of people, they're not there to close the deal. They like doing the marketing, the branding, but they don't like selling. And if you can't get on a call and you can't speak to people and you can't close the deal, you ain't got a business. The biggest skill, and this is what I'm going to be teaching on the Thursdays as well, teaching you how to market, I'm going to teach you how to sell, I'm going to teach you how to close deals. Because bottom line, you find the greatest entrepreneurs out there, they know how to close the deal. That's why they're wealthy. That's why, even when they don't have money, they have the ability to close the money, close the deal, find the investors. So it's very, very important, okay? After that, the important thing is understanding money management. The biggest problem is that some people, okay, at this point, money comes in and you think, okay, cash flow. A lot of people today, they say, cash flow is king, cash flow is king. Let me tell you something, cash flow is not king. I see some people, they like turning over hundreds of thousands. I have even a company that I coached before, turning over $1.2 million and they're making zero profit. So you talk about cash flow? Cash flow is not king, profit is king. And the biggest problem is this. Some people, they take their habits which is make money, spend money. When they make more money, what do? You know it already. And it's probably you. You spend more money. So when you make more money, you spend more money, you're always left with zero. And the biggest problem is people take that habit into their business. So they start generating some money, they close some deals, finally they get really excited and they buy more equipment. They start renting an office space. They upgrade their house, upgrade their car. Things that actually don't need to be there. And because this is only to do with habits. If you don't know how to manage £1,000 a month or $1,000 a month and you're broke with $1,000 a month, when you have $2,000, you think you need more money, let me tell you something. When it gets to $2,000, you're still gonna be broke. It's a mentality. You don't know how to manage $1,000, you don't know how to manage two. You don't know how to manage two, you don't know how to manage five. And a lot of you will be thinking, no, Eric, when I have more money, I'll have money. No, you won't. It's a habit. So you need to understand how to create a money management system. Again, I'll be covering this across the Thursdays, right? Because when you do, you have profit. Now, then moving on to point number 4. Point number 4 is all about this thing here. Is all about systems. How can you systemize your business? So at this point, you have profit. You have profit, but you don't really have that freedom yet. Because freedom only comes when you know how to automate and systemize your business. So learn how to systemize your business. Once you've systemized your business, let me tell you something that kind of underpins the whole thing. The final thing, the 5th thing that underpins it all is this thing here. Is all about leadership. Because understand one simple concept. People run your systems and systems run your business. If you know how to run your people, you ask Richard Branson, you say, what's the greatest skill as an entrepreneur? What's the number one thing to be successful? He'll always say, be nice to your people. And by the way, be nice to your people does not mean soft management, because those of you who do soft management out there, you know it doesn't work for you. It's striking the balance. How can you understand human needs psychology to become a great leader where people are motivated to run your company for you? When you do that, that's when you have freedom. Guys, if this video has been of any use to you whatsoever, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also, comment below. Let us know where you guys have tuned in from. It's always nice to know. And finally, if you're new to this channel and this has been of any interest to you whatsoever, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it, because this year I'm dedicated to making daily videos on business, on spirituality, on anything positive and inspiring, even taking you traveling the world. To keep you inspired to make 2018 your best year yet. But for now, guys, ciao.